Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
This is Pacheco. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Myles Garrett. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
Hold the ready.
3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a punt one. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a toss to Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
In motion, Okonkwo. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. That one, taken in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 6, let's go.
On first down, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Hey, check that,
It feels a
check
lot
that.
better
Here we
after
go,
you take
here
that
we
hit
go.
after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
That's good for a Browns.
Mustang 19, let's go now.
First and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Tim DK. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Shador on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go, shot. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
At their own 31-yard line.
Get it! Crack all 80! Ready, right?
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Go!
Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Come on,
And the
come on.
Titans
Hey.
first down.
Hop 70! Hop 70! Crack all 80!
Now it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On play action, it's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. The tight end going in motion to the left. A handoff to Pacheco. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In motion, Okonkwo. Look wide, gets this one complete, and he's going to be marked out down at the 5. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
a big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland.
you know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The extra point is good. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, ready? Ready? Count!
Now, first down throw for Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and easy at the 43-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Head! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Hold it ready!
Here comes third and 6.
Let's go now! 18 Cardinals!
Throwing is Ward. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Ran up by the Lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Ready? The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is planted in his backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 17-yard
Browns
line.
going to use the first of their timeouts here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Riggs! Riggs! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here's Sanders to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and it takes a big shot there on that return. On first down, it's Ward. Complete Wrigley on the reception. Into space at the 45. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Titans, first down. At the 49-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's got a man here, that's Eligio. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Cougar 19.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Come to the line now on second and 2.
Red.
They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Well, the defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Titans move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize. As it moves him out in front.
They get the former first-rounder out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronsky. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 43, here's second and 7. On play action, Shador. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
41-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They go play action now with Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready? 60 card, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Shador. This one caught by DJ Chark. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll sneak this one in. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hold it ready. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Back to throw is Ward. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 19 on that pass play. First down for Tennessee. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
60-by-6.
It's a gain of 7.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Titans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Titans extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Into space. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Play action. Ward. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. To return is Johnson. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hawks.
Judges now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
7 Pirates. 7, 6.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Pass brought in by Chark. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on, come on. Trap 60, trap 6, Cougars.
Now it's Sanders. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
The 35-yard line.
19, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now, Sanders. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Right there, right there. Ready, go.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 range, go!
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bourne. And the run down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
To throw is Sanders. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Browns.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Mason Brand working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long. Here's Ward. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Come on.
To throw is Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day,
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So it's a win for the Browns. They move to 1-0.